Hello everybody, this is Pam and today is November 1st and it's Tuesday and it is exactly 11:02 a.m. and the temperature is exactly 50 degrees. Let me turn this off, okay? And I am on my way. I gotta get my nails done, a fill. Not only that, I have to pick up some, what are those things called? Storage boxes. Yeah, I have a bunch of bloomers. I call it big panty bloomers, and I'm not throwing them away. I ain't throwing nothing away. I've learned a lesson. Pam, you don't have to beat me over the head 12 times to say, hey, don't do that again. I'm not. I'm just gonna clean out my drawers. What don't fit anymore right now. I'll put them downstairs. Might need them again. Who knows? But yep, and cleaning out my closet if either today or tomorrow. And what else do I have to do? I got to pick up my brother some donuts. These don't bother me. Edmonds, those plain things. Ugh. Actually, that's what I really wanted to talk about. You know, of course, you know, I talk about my diet all the time and, you know, my struggles, and, you know, every day isn't an easy day. That's for sure. Every day, this journey is not an easy one. Yesterday was the most difficult day I've had since I began it. Not eating wise, emotionally, because I just felt it. I felt like, damn, you know, the Halloween. I know it sounds so childish, but it's the way I feel, so I have to express it. If you don't want to hear it, I understand. I'm not offended. But, you know, Halloween has always been like a day of feel like a child. I could eat what I wanted. I had a plethora of goodies, you know, feel good food. And I partook, and it was really hard because even before I had the weight loss surgery, I didn't really have to start my, I didn't have to start my fasting until like November 22nd, because I was having it was a day before, a day of Thanksgiving was I was supposed to start, but you know I didn't. I started the day after. But I didn't eat that much because anyway, I had to do a 7-day, liquid fast. You can't start that on Thanksgiving. You just don't start that on Thanksgiving. I didn't. And so during Halloween, I could still partake of all the goodies, because I knew after that, well, I was thinking, oh, you will never eat chocolate again. That's bullshit. I don't care. I still think people still, I truly believe in the keto lifestyle, if not keto, low carb lifestyle. I don't know that I'm on keto. I don't know that I am 100% good with keto. I like keto, but what I think is keto, but I don't know that I'm doing it 100%. Don't know that. I do drink soda, diet soda. And I don't take part in any breads or, pastas, starches, and stuff like that. I haven't really ever really truly gone off of it, except that one time when I had ice cream. And I haven't done it since, and that was on Labor Day. Yep, yes it was. Yes, but I quickly got control of myself, real quick. That was a first. And so, so I don't know if I'm on keto or not, but I'm definitely on low carb. Definitely low carb, okay? So I'll just say, not sure what I'm on, keto or low carb. Have I ever gone into ketosis? I hit those bars, yeah, but never the dark ones. No, like the second one, yeah, I have slight, ketones and all that. But again, it doesn't matter as long as it's working and I'm doing the best I can. That's what matters. It doesn't matter the title of what I'm doing. It's just I'm doing it. But anyway, so here it is. Yesterday, I was okay for a minute or two. Oh yeah, I'm doing this and da-da-da. Your mind has to be, that's bullshit. Let me tell you something. Your brain will go places you don't even want it to go. Because, I'm a creature of habit, but a good thing I am very stubborn. If I put my mind to something, I can do things, It's more of what I want to do. But yesterday, I kept on, man, I want candy. I feel like I'm missing out on something. I ate two really good meals. I had the chili verde, which was good, and it was no carbs. And I had that crepini, the egg wrap thing. It was pretty good. It wasn't first choice. I didn't eat that today. That's nothing I'm going to eat every single day, but I will eat, just like I eat the little things too. I eat those on occasion. Today I had this ham off the bone, and I had two eggs. That's what I had today. No bread. I haven't had bread today. So anyway, I started struggling around. It was around 1 o'clock. Serious, real struggle, almost crying. I was like, why can't I have this? I want that, and I kept on going back. But if you eat it, you're not going to stop. If you eat it, you're not going to stop. Stop, Pam. Stop, Pam. Stop, Pam. Stop. And I didn't want to call anybody because, first of all, I'm embarrassed of how I'm feeling, because I'm putting out there I don't struggle with this at all. Bullshit. I do struggle every day. I'm much better than I was yesterday because it's over. Halloween is over, and now I can say, wow, I didn't do that. I didn't have any candy in the house. I didn't eat any candy. I didn't eat cookies. I didn't eat anything like that. The things I ate was permissible on my diet, and I stuck pretty good all day, but the feeling of almost mourning, I want this. Why can't I have it? Why can't I have this? And sorry about this company next to me. I'm driving, and I was in a battle with myself. It was like a battle royale, you should go get you should go and get a candy bar and just eat it, and then but I kept on going back. But if you do, you're opening the doors to so many other things that you will do. You'll give in. There has to be a limit to know. So push came to shove, I didn't eat anything. I went to a meeting. Yeah, it's a GA meeting, but GA handles more things than just gambling, because gambling is just a symptom of what goes on in your head. That I truly believe, that I will always stand by, and that's what really helps. So I went to the meeting, or so I thought. I went to the meeting, and I was talking, and I wasn't making any sense. And I knew I was talking in circles, because they don't understand everything that's gone on in my life these past 3-4 years. People think gambling is my only problem. Like I told them, I said, gambling wasn't only my only problem. I said, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's going on that I really never really talked about when I was in GA. I had a whole lot of things, and gambling was the biggest one at that point in time. It's not so big now, because I'm kind of not over it, but I understood. I now understand, and I don't have that attraction to it. That's not my attraction, So I was talking and getting a little bit of advice and telling, how, what used to bring me back to gambling was loneliness, which was true. And I said, but today it's just like these urges to eat, and I'm going to my serenity prayer. I'm going to the 12 steps, because 12 steps, you could replace one word. Do you ever feel the urge to eat sweets, when you're stressed, alone, or whatever, lonely and mad, or, whatever. And I can answer yes, or like, does certain occasions make you want to yes, and so that's why I went to my meeting, and also that's why I started going, because I have to get a hold of what brings me to where I want to binge eat. I mean, when I think about, and I'm not tooting my own horn, I got a hold of the gambling pretty fast. And I think the only reason of that was because I was in it. Like, trust me, I gambled pretty much every day that I had money. I never really too much gambled on the weekend. That was not my thing. The weekend gambling was not my thing, because there's always other things to do. But it was always like Monday through Friday. Usually around 5 o'clock, I would go to the casino and feed my pets, take the dog out, and then, okay, I'll be back. It was like I was going to a job. Or when I was working, I'd come home, do the same, feed the animals, maybe grab something to eat if I had time, take the dog out, play with her a little bit, and then I'll be back. I was going to my second job, and it was always like, I always had excuses, like, so now it's like, it's not like that. Like, yesterday was, I think, situational, because it was Halloween, and a lot of thoughts go in your head, memories, and, the things that used to make you feel good, your feel-good center, it was off. It was off, I couldn't do the things I want to do, and I'm not good when I'm told no. No is not a word I usually use for myself. When I want something, I usually get it. I find a way. If I wanted, I would find a way. But yesterday, I couldn't find a way. Sure, I could have went out and bought candy. But to do that, I'm not going to get what I want. So it's like, what do you want more? Do you want to lose this weight, or do you want to continue on the road that you were, to end up back at 247 or higher? Because I'm sure, it would have went higher, and when I started, told you all exactly where I was weighing, and I was getting bigger and bigger. I could tell, I could feel it. I feel today, truthfully, I feel light as a feather. I do. I feel light as a feather. I feel good. My health is probably better than it was for the last 6 years. I'm probably back almost probably where I was when I had weight loss surgery, because I feel that good. Now, I could be totally wrong. As I cough. I could be totally wrong, because I do have an appointment with a doctor on December 21st, and that's because I'm having a complete blood test, and I want to see where my cholesterol is at, because I am eating a huge amount of meat, and I am very anemic, and I want to see if that's resolved itself, because I surely don't want to have to do any blood infusions. No, I don't want to do that. But here's the thing, if I had to, I would, because you know what, you only get like one life, and once you're at the end point, it's kind of hard to turn it around. So I'm not young, but I'm not at that point where I can't turn things around. But anyways, yesterday was a really tough day. And I don't know if anybody's ever gone through this dieting. I mean, and do I call it extreme dieting? I don't think so, but it feels like it because I've never been so motivated to, I mean, I've never, even when I had weight loss surgery, got up and walked twice in a park, drove to a park, walked twice in a park, and came back home, you know. And then I was so wanted to make sure I didn't screw up. I went to a meeting where it may not, I probably should have went to Weight Watchers meeting, or I don't go to Weight Watchers, but some Overeaters Anonymous, but I'm not overeating, you know. It's like, it was just one day, one thing, and I feel a whole lot different today than I did yesterday. Oh, I gotta get over there. I do feel like they say, you know, never make a decision one day for what will change tomorrow. Like, today is so different than yesterday. My feelings, how I feel, is 100% different today than I felt yesterday. I feel pretty much like in control again. I don't feel like I'm losing out on anything. You know what I call myself? Winning. I'm winning. I'm winning every day. I don't give in to this, you know. And is it my eating disorder? I'm not going to use that because that's something, it's a real thing. It is a real thing. Don't get me wrong. It is real. But do I think I have an eating disorder? No. I use food for comfort, and food represents things in my life that was fun. And I live a lot in the past in my head. I do. Because those were the best days of my life, was when I was a kid, when my mom was around, or when my kids were young. Those were my best days ever. These days are just fillers until whatever God has intended for me. These days are that. Okay. And my life is not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And I will tell you, there are hard days with weight loss. There's hard days with any change in your life. But I guess that the clue is you have to want it more than you want that temporary satisfaction. So last night, I came home. After I got home, I went to bed. I left my phone on the charger, and I said, you know what? Nobody's going to call, and I'm just going to go to bed. And I did. And it was an okay thing. I mean, I missed a call, which I'm sorry about, but I went to bed and I went to sleep. I went sound asleep, and I didn't wake up until this morning, until probably about 3 or 4, and I got my phone and, you know, and plugged in my watch, and that was about it. And that was my day yesterday. But that's how I handled that problem. And, you know, will I have it again? Oh, heck yeah, I know it will. Because there's going to come other things. Christmas is coming. That's going to be a struggle, because I know there's going to be things I want, you know. I mean, you know, you go through the, why can't I? Well, you can if you want to, but is that really what you want, or is it only a temporary want? What do you want more? Do you want to live on a healthier way of life, or do you want to continue on the path that you're going? And usually, if you've been on any sort of weight loss journey for any period of time, like, let's say longer than a week, and you've seen some results, one night of pleasure, one day of pleasure is going to be a lot, you know, might be a lifetime of misery. Like, you're going to regret what you did, because after you eat it, the thrill is gone. You know, like, oh, I want some, I thought there was a person there. I want some peanut butter cups. Okay. yeah, you get those peanut butter cups, and yeah, you might eat the whole package of peanut butter cups, or you might eat 6 of them. But after that, it's gone. You don't have any more peanut butter cups. That desire for those peanut butter cups is then gone. Then what? Then what do you do? Then then you have to fight back. If you gained a pound, or if you didn't, you just started that addiction all over again, just like with an alcoholic. Once a person who has an alcohol problem starts drinking, they have to do the whole thing again, and they have to go through all of that again, because you just don't stop. I don't think you could stop. Maybe I'm wrong, as I've always been told that. But anyways, that's my story. I hope this could help you if you're ever in that situation. And if you like my videos, and I hope you do, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. I do upload a lot about my weight loss journey. You know, I mean, I will say, you know, my videos are not a lot of drama, but they are about my weight loss journey. And if you could find some help for you in your weight loss journey, you might like my videos. If you would like, subscribe, and comment, and if you hit the bell, you'll get notifications every time I upload. You might get them 3 or 4 a day, who knows. I'll talk to you later. I gotta go in here, I gotta get these storage containers, and I gotta go get my nails done. Then I'm going back home and finish what I gotta do. Have a great day. Bye bye.